You know, it seems to be a never-ending story with me and the Moonshine Express. Me and Big Nasty, our history goes back a long, long time. And now he has this new high-flying idiot with him that I also have some history with. And now we have ourselves a 6-man tag team match with the new Moonshine Express and the big, bald, black cat Deon Johnson taking on yours truly. The man is too cold to hold, and by my side will be none other than the Irish hand grenade Myrick Moore and his partner Derik Driver, collectively known as the Closers. With me and my team, we are going to finally take you out, Moonshine Express. And Deon Johnson, you will be just a casualty of war. The Closers are gonna close, and the Frost Man is gonna freeze you out. And you are finally gonna drop at my feet.
We just heard from the man that is too cold to hold, AJ Frost, as he and his partners, the Closers, Derik Driver and Myrick Moore, are preparing for a huge 6-man tag team match against the big black cat, Deon Johnson, and the Moonshine Express. That's coming up right here on NAWA Championship Wrestling. Stay tuned for that, but right now we're going to toss it to the back. Deon Johnson standing by one half of the Moonshine Express, the high-flying hillbilly, Dusty Money.
Tonight, the big black cat and the Moonshine Express, and I got my baby boy right here, the hillbilly Dusty Money. You called down to the hood and you said, big black cat, we got a problem. We got Myrick Moore, Derik Driver, and AJ Frost. There you go. AJ Frost. Let me tell you something. I went and put my cowboy hat on. I went and got my grizzly dip, and I'm gonna be a hillbilly tonight. Hillbilly Dusty, talk to him, Daddy.
Let me tell you something, Derik Driver, Myrick Moore, and AJ Frost. I went and got the black cat. The lion is awake, and he's ready to roar. He's coming, and he's coming hard for you. And let me tell you something, we done been with AJ Frost before. I ain't never been with Derik Driver or Myrick Moore, but it ain't no different. We're gonna put our foot up in their butts.
That's what you're talking about. AJ Frost, the freak daddy. I'm coming for you, Daddy.
One of these.
We got a huge 6-man tag team match coming up right here on NAWA Championship Wrestling, but this week's main event is for the NAWA Carolinas Heavyweight Championship. As the champion, Mr. Number 1 George South is going to put the title on the line against Chase Emery, who will be flanked by Derik Vanderford. That's right here, your main event this week. Right now, we're going to toss it to the back. Chase Emery and Derik Vanderford are standing by with comments about this huge main event.
Ladies and gentlemen, have I got a Don Jardine for you. At the end of this night, this man right here will be the new NAWA Carolinas Heavyweight Champion.
That's right. Let me tell you something. George South. He's smarter than what most people think. You see, George,
Smarter than he looks.
he's been around for years.
He'd have to be.
He knows what this business is about.
Oh,
longevity. He's been doing it for years. He takes care of his body. But George, you got something that I want, man. That Carolinas heavyweight title. Now, you've been around for years, but you're taking one thing. You're taking a spot. And that spot is that belt. And I'm coming for it tonight.
Good night, old Yeller.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got a huge 6-man tag team match down in the ring right now. The Moonshine Express and Deon Johnson taking on AJ Frost and the Closers. You see Big Nasty trying to get his hands on the Freak Daddy already. You know they hate each other.
Yeah, they are like the Hatfields and McCoys of the NAWA here. So it's on site.
You're talking about that theater show, that dinner show up in Pigeon Forge.
No.
They got the great soup.
What kind of soup?
I hate soup.
My son told me the other day that the ocean's a soup.
It's just very salty.
Yeah, and it's got meat and vegetables in it.
Interesting. I'll have to try me some of that ocean soup.
I think it'll give you a stomachache, don't do it.
Well, anyway, 6-man tag team action here. Myrick Moore, Derik Driver, and AJ Frost are looking to take a beat down to Hillbilly Town and Chocolate City, where Deon Johnson is from.
He's from New Orleans?
He told me he was from Chocolate City.
The mayor of New Orleans one time called New Orleans.
Well, I've been to New Orleans before, and I didn't hear that, but maybe that's where he's from. I also thought he was from Chambertown, but who knows? But as you hear the familiar chants of A.J. Sucks going out through this gymnasium here at Bethel Baptist.
These people are very rude.
Look here, he's trying to cover up his ears.
Yeah, he shouldn't have to listen to that.
He knows he sucks. He knows he sucks.
This is bullying. Bullying's wrong.
How is that bullying?
If you walk up to somebody and tell them, hey,
give him a participation trophy already. We got the high-flying hillbilly. Maybe they should call him the high-flying bully.
Yeah, that would be better.
No, that would not be better. Now you're bullying him by calling him a bully.
It
works both ways.
And speaking truth to power.
AJ does not. The people here hate this guy, and I don't blame them. Look at him. He's just got such a hateable face. Collar and elbow tie up.
Boy's angry. I don't know why he's so angry.
Because he's grabbing his hair.
Yeah, I did see that.
Now you're going to call it like you see it.
Well, he's an angry guy.
Tackle. Oh, he's urinating on him, but there's no urine coming out. I thought he was house trained. Potty broke? What do they call it?
The referee should admonish him for that. That should be that's not sportsmanlike behavior. It's supposed to be a grappling contest. You're not supposed to.
I just want to say I think he was just stretching his legs.
Okay, that's fair.
Big bulldog
might be right here. Cover him. Oh, what a dummy. He had him right there where he wanted him.
I'll agree. What a dummy. He should have covered him right there, but maybe he's got cramps in his leg. Who knows? That monkey flip out of the corner. Go urinate on him again. There you go. He did it again.
This is
the third time's a charm.
Yeah, wrestling works in threes.
Here we go. Going up. Oh, but over to the apron. Oh, big forearm there. Springboard drop kick. That's the finish.
That's it. It's over. Another.
Oh, wait a minute. Maybe he should have cleared his bladder out before he came to the ring, or stretched in the back. I don't know.
He's got a UTI.
This guy he's definitely the feral one of the Express. And now in comes Black Cat Deon Johnson.
Got control of the arm here. A lot of punishment taken by AJ already.
And people want him to twist it and break it off, but there's a rake to the eyes. You know, Curtis, there's no good defense for a rake to the eyes. Here comes Myrick Moore in, big hip toss from the Black Cat, right back to the wrist control. And in comes Big Nasty now. Oh, look at that. Look at that.
He's dancing too.
These guys definitely are drunk. I mean, dancing right before getting in the ring. The other one running around throwing his leg up like he's urinating on everybody. Holy gosh, big clothesline, takes it down. Only gets a 1 count there.
Good instincts from Big Nasty, at least try to get the win here.
And now look, Myrick Moore now going for a rake to the eyes. Going after his mask, something like that. Oh, big headbutt. Oh, you know what's coming now, Curtis.
Oh, no.
You've been introduced to Uncle Elmer before. Oh, God. What do you think's in that gut?
That there, a calcified liver from all the moonshine, probably.
160 proof.
I don't know how much is in there, but it definitely hurts.
I think Dusty was definitely drunk there. He got tagged in. He just climbed right over the top rope instead of just entering into the ring. Oh, big leg lariat there.
What's he got going on there?
Hey, this guy can't. These moonshiners, you know, they're drunk a lot of the time, but they can wrestle. Look, he's grabbing the hair, taking him into the corner now.
Well, you got to do what you got to do. He's got him in the corner. Dusty's not breaking the hold here. If somebody tries to get control of you with a chin lock or a choke behind you, you got to get him off. I'll grab the hair too all day.
Well, Myrick Moore, he is no slouch inside the NAWA squared circle. He is a former NAWA heavyweight champion. And now his partner, Derik Driver, in the ring, taking Dusty right across the there. He's got him on the wrong side of the ring. Dusty is definitely in trouble over here in this corner.
He's in the wrong part of town for sure.
Look at it, just spitting. He likes to spit, don't he?
Yeah, junior official John Harkey losing control here.
junior official.
Right, I thought he was demoted.
You're right. Big Irish whip off the rope, big elbow. Good Lord.
Knocked him right off his shoes there.
Look at this. You're not going to get a pinfall attempt doing push-ups on the chest of your opponent, that's for sure. Jawbreaker.
Good tag.
Them pearly whites of Frost got rocked there. Look at that big body slam. Here he goes. Look at that knee twist. Whoa, what the hell was that, Curtis?
I think he tore his meniscus.
He may very well have, because he fell right down with that big fish drop right across the face.
We'll have to keep an eye on it.
Now in comes the Black Cat, and AJ Frost is in some trouble here.
What I like about this is, you see, Deon, big back body up. Deon's not wasting time dancing here. He's just whooping tail.
Oh, Deon's going to dance whenever he feels like it. But now, in comes
in and out.
Yeah, this is an odd combination, as I said, but they're doing pretty good. What's going on here? Oh, a flying elbow takes Frost off his feet. Now the Hillbilly trying to keep Frost grounded.
I feel like Dusty doesn't know how to walk or run anywhere. He just jumps around.
He's got his mouth. He looks like he's fish hooking him here.
He is, and the referee's not doing anything about it.
He's just saying he ain't submitted yet.
I don't think you're allowed to do that. I think you should admonish him or make him stop.
Well, you know, I'm calling what I thought I saw, but I'm not sure. We didn't get a good camera view of it. But oh my God, tosses him over the top rope. Thank God he didn't go into that wall. Slingshots him over into a cutter. That is it.
He says that's it. It's all over.
He wasted about 2 seconds there.
That's true. I wonder if that would have been enough if he got on him right away. Even if it wasn't, he just gave his opponent more time to collect himself.
Well, he was very confident that was going to be the end. Look at that, ramming him face first into the boot of Myrick Moore. Back in comes the Irish hand grenade. Going for a suplex here. Don't get the X out. Suplex. There from Myrick Moore. And only good enough for a 2 count.
Now, what's the difference between a suplex and a Johnny?
Well, Johnny has to give it.
Oh, okay. Is that how that works? Okay.
Yeah.
So if anybody else does, it's just a suplex.
Oh my God, I
right
know a cheap shot. That's why people hate him. He's so cocky, arrogant, and loud.
I think Dusty hates him because he just kicked him right in the nose.
Kicked him right in the back of the head. Look at that sneaky tag there. Good teamwork from the closers. Look at that double team move.
Stacks him up. That's it.
These closers, they could be a real threat to anyone in the NAWA Tag Team Division. Look at this Derik driver coming in. Very vicious here. And the Fly-Flying Hillbilly has been taking a beating. He's got to make a tag, Curtis.
Yeah, it looks like he's got to get out of there. I don't know how much more abuse he can take. You're absolutely right.
Big axe handle right into the chest. Look at this. Frost baiting in the 2 partners.
You would not expect 2 veterans to take the bait like they did here, but they sure did. Now Dusty's worse for wear because of it.
Well, they are so hated. They want to get their hands on them. Snapmare into a clothesline. What do they call that? A basement.
Basement clothesline, yeah.
What if you don't have a basement?
Cellar clothesline.
What if you don't have a cellar?
Well,
we have a cellars here.
Yeah, well, that's the cellar's clothesline. There you go.
And now look here.
Right.
Frost holding.
Right in the jaw.
Well, Dusty doesn't have many teeth
left.
left.
Knocked his teeth out if they were in there.
He might have knocked 1 or 2 of them out. Look, grabbing him by the overalls. Big back body drop. Good God. The high-flying Hillbilly really taking the brunt of the punishment here. These closers, man, they're looking mighty impressive and definitely one of the most vicious teams I've seen here. Oh, man, almost a 3 count. Our official caught the foot on the rope, thank God.
I thought that was it for sure. I did this camera angle. I couldn't see the foot on the rope there.
Look here, the high-flying Hillbilly. He's trying to get fired up, but that don't last long as driver connects with that axe handle and another clubbing blow. But here, look here. That fire from that Moonshine. He's got a little fight left in him still, but not enough. Going for a suplex here. Are we gonna,
Small package.
gets him. Not able to hook that other leg. Oh, trips him up, this driver.
Good drop toe hold here, and he's holding on to it to prevent the tag. Just great wing awareness and instance by driver.
He's saying they tagged. Did our official John Harkey see it?
Yeah, this is part of the reason for the demotion, I think. He's missing obvious tags.
Well, now look here. Frost got that cravat. Twisting the head and the neck of the high-flying hillbilly. He's got to make a tag to Big Nasty or Deon Johnson
Big
in a
clothesline.
bad way. He needs to get out of here. Well, this match is going to be over real quick. Look at him just choking him right in front of our official. I guess he will take advantage of that 5 count as much as he can. That's something you'd do with Curtis.
Well, I would never choke anybody. It's against the rules. I always follow the rules.
Here he goes, full steam ahead into the corner.
European uppercut.
Now look at this, gosh. The high-flying hillbilly, he's going to have scrapes and bruises all over his face and body after this matchup.
He's taking a lot of abuse here. I will say I admire his fortitude for not giving up yet. I'd have quit a long time ago.
Yeah, you'd have quit that when the bell rang.
Who needs this? Look at this. Oh my goodness.
And now the Irish hand grenade just using that shoulder. Look at here, Deon Johnson's had enough. He's coming in to get a hold of him, but he's causing more damage and punishment. Well, here, look here. Dusty's fighting back.
He's trying to fight his way out. Get across the ring. Oh, they got a hold of him.
Oh, he moved. He's got to make a tag here. Myrick can't believe he just hit his own partner.
Dusty's exhausted.
He's whooped. Double team move from the closers. Nope. Springboard moonsault.
Oh my goodness.
Took out Moore and took out the leg of driver there.
It's just carnage in the ring. Everybody, there's bodies everywhere.
The entire team of Frost and the closers are down. And we got 2 fresh men right there on the apron just waiting to get the tag.
Oh, they've got a hold of him.
He's got to make the tag.
They've got a hold of him. He's not going to make a tag here. He's stuck.
Oh, a double enziguri. No, he didn't hit it on driver.
The driver ducked. Driver gets kicked off. There's the tag.
The big black cat is in the building. Some elbows for the closers. Some big punches and another elbow. And now here comes Nasty. He's seen enough. He wants to get in on the action.
Yeah, this is broken down. This is pandemonium everywhere.
Out to the floor they go. And the 2 legal men are in the ring. We got Frost and Johnson, but on the floor we got Dusty beating up Derik Driver. Big Nasty's got Myra Moore down. Big left hands.
Lightning fast lefts.
And a
Black
huge,
Cat.
he's winding up for a huge elbow. Down he goes.
There's the cover.
1, 2, 3. Oh my God.
That's all she wrote.
And that's all they needed was to get a tag in to one of the fresh men. And the Black Cat, Deon Johnson, and the Moonshine Express taking care of business here. Getting up to win here in a heck of a 6-man tag team match. Look at this drunk guy. He's trying to dance.
I think they should go give him. They should go give him some liquor now. He deserves it after that beat he took.
Oh, look here. More disrespect from the high-flying hillbilly. And now, are we going to get another brawl here?
I'm sure AJ's not going to forget that disrespect here.
Well, there you go. There's your winners in this huge 6-man tag team matchup. The Black Cat, Deon Johnson, and the Moonshine Express picking up a huge win here against AJ Frost and the Closers. What a match that was.
You know something, NAWA, everybody's been talking about first time. Most of these young guys, it's the first time that they've ever got to wrestle in front of a huge crowd. A lot of them, it may be their first match. Well, you know, for Mr. Number One, there's not many first left for me to do after all these years, 42 years. But this time, Chase Emery. First time ever, if you can believe it, NAWA, it's going to be Mr. Number One, George South, and Chase Emery for the most prestigious belt in all of professional wrestling. Chase, listen to me. You're a good kid, but you have never been in a ring with Mr. Number One. We're fixing to teach you a lesson.
Well, we just heard from the champion, the NAWA Carolinas heavyweight champion, Mr. Number One, George South, the wrestling legend himself. So there's not much left for a first time in this business, but this is a first time for him as he goes one-on-one with Chase Emery for the very first time right here this week in your main event for the NAWA Carolinas title. Stay tuned. We'll be right back after this quick commercial break.
Boogie, are you? Can I ask you a question? Is wrestling fixed?
Never broken. Never.
Yes, okay, thank you, sir.
Joking.
Yes, sir. Sorry. Thank you, sir.
Introducing Superjaw's Indie Supercard, the first pro wrestling trading card game with real wrestlers using their real moves, but not real weapons, because they're cards. Play with over 50 wrestlers such as George South, C.W. Anderson, the Jim Nasty Boys, the Dawson Brothers, Colby Carino, and many, many more. Go to becometheace.com/store to order the Ace Series 1 set, shipping in June 2020.
Justin Kendron Allen. Wow, 3 names for one person. The man that's wounded had a bad injury on his wrist. Now he wants to jump on me. Now here's what I'm going to tell you. Didn't your mama tell you when you went to the amusement park, brother, you got to be a certain height to ride a ride this big? Well, buddy, here's what I'm going to tell you. Your mouth just absolutely writes checks your body can't cash. Buddy, tonight you ain't going to worry about your wrist cast. You're going to be worried about going to get a full body cast, because I'm bringing everything to you because your mouth is so big and it's so tall, and dynamite does come in small packages, but guess what? It's worthless if the fuse is wet.
Well, we just heard from the Carolina Dreamer, Pony Johnson, as he prepares to do battle next week right here on NAWA Championship Wrestling against Justin Kendron Allen in singles competition. Can the Carolina Dreamer defeat one of the Allens, or will Allentown reign supreme over the Carolina Dreamer? Join us next week right here on NAWA Championship Wrestling for that huge matchup. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we got a huge matchup here in the ring. It is for the NAWA Carolinas Heavyweight Championship, held by wrestling legend Mr. Number One, George South. And he's going to be taking on, for the first time ever, this is a first time ever matchup, Curtis, between himself and the Blue Chipper is what they call him. Don't know why. You tell me why?
It's a blue chip prospect. He's got all the tools. He's got the looks. He's got the strength. He's got the speed. He's got the smarts. He's a 5'2" player. And I'll tell you what, right now, the reason why this is his first time match is I think George has been ducking him.
Well, I was just testing you to see if you knew why they call him a Blue Chipper.
Well, I passed.
You definitely did. And there you see on the outside the manager, Derik Vanderford. Hopefully he doesn't play a role in this matchup to help chase Emery out, because I'm really excited to see this. I said it's not very often here you see a first time ever matchup, because we have a big circuit here in the Carolinas. These guys get around, but these two have never squared off one-on-one inside the square circle. So this is going to be something interesting to see. Will we have a new champion? Will George South relinquish that title belt? Only time will tell.
It's as good as one. You might go kiss it goodbye right now before he hands it over to the referee.
Our official, Josh Diamond, trying to get order here, get this match underway. You see George is very aware of the presence of Derik Vanderford at ringside as he's pointing it out. As we know Derik, he's the manager of the year this year. He's also, he'll get involved if he's got to.
He's not doing anything. He's just standing there. I thought you were innocent until proven guilty in this case. He didn't do anything wrong.
Based off his track record. And there you go, they're handing over that beautiful championship belt. You had a shot at that title, Curtis.
But we don't have to keep bringing that up. Like I said, that was a fluke. George normally abducts strong opponents. He wrestled me. It was a fluke. This has been a series of flukes for him retaining his title. I don't know. Unfortunate coincidences.
He's been on an impressive run. He's got a impressive list of victims, I'd like to say, inside the square circle with that title on the line. Yeah, you're a victim, Curtis.
Okay, now he's Taz. Great.
Huh?
Just another victim. I'm just another victim of George Taz South. Get out of here.
He didn't let you survive. You couldn't beat him if you could.
I think that glove was loaded.
He got that glove personally from Black Jack Mulligan down on the ranch in Florida. He went down there and visited. And he shot that shoot interview that you can check out on highspots.tv, which you're checking out this show if you're watching us weekly on YouTube each and every Saturday at noon, or if you're checking us right now out on highspots.tv, or Speak MPLS up in Minneapolis. You know, I'm huge in Minneapolis.
Thank you,
Chaz.
got good taste.
Yeah, they love me. Look here, South, early on, got that side headlock, comes off with a big shoulder tackle, takes down Emery.
I was surprised by that.
I thought he immediately retreats to the corner.
I think that's right. He's saying George grabbed his hair.
Does not want to mess up that swoop. What do you call that?
Looks like a.
You're more hipper than I am.
Looks like a pompadour to me.
Pompadour.
But
very Vince-ish.
But you see, George is already cheating. Like he shouldn't grab.
He didn't pull his hair. He hit him with a shoulder tackle.
That's what Chase said. Chase wouldn't lie.
I'm going off of visual evidence here, and now we got another collar and elbow top right into the side headlock once again. Did he pull his hair? Did he drag him in by his hair there, Curtis?
It looks like a legit.
Come on,
He's
man.
not complaining about it. It looks like a legitimate headlock.
Well, I don't think I'd be able to complain about it. If South had me like that, ducks the clothesline. Big tackle from South, and down goes Emery, retreating right back into that turnbuckle. Goes the blue chipper, and he's not liking what the fans got to say to him here.
These people are rude.
Now he says he pulled his tights. Let me guess, you're going to agree with that.
I'm not in there.
Don't even say that.
If he's saying that he pulled his tights, Chase has never lied to me, so I have no reason to doubt him.
You've never even talked to Chase.
Talked to him all the time.
Oh, you haven't.
Repent house.
Now George is trying to get the fans to let the official know this guy is full of baloney. He didn't pull his tights. He didn't pull his hair.
That's George's favorite meal.
A bologna blowout?
It's a bologna sandwich.
You ever had a bologna blowout?
No.
Ask George about it. Here we go once again, another collar and elbow top. Right back to the side headlock. George says he's got him. George definitely has the experience advantage by multiple years in matches. But Emery is no slouch in the ring. He gets around the whole entire country. Ducks the clothesline, but this time Emery takes him down with a tackle with nobody home there.
Just a second of hesitation by Emery on the elbow drop, and now he's back in a precarious predicament with this headlock here.
That's all it takes is a split second to change momentum. Oh, look here, he's got him by the hair.
What do you mean?
Now you saw it.
I didn't see it.
You got glasses on. You should be able to see better than me.
That's just anti-glare. This headlock's cinched in tight right now.
I'm surprised Emery hadn't gone back for the hair. Maybe he'll pull his tights. That's probably the advice that his manager out there on the floor, Derik Vanderford, would give him. Ducks the line to South. Another tackle. Down he goes.
Drop down by Emery. Goes for hip toss. George blocks it. Completes the hip toss. Oh, this has not been a great start for Chase here. Big scoop slam.
He got him up with ease. Emery's no little man. He's got some weight on him. He's calling a time. Oh,
that's
God.
smart. That's why the manager of the year is right there. That's smart right there. I love that.
There is no such thing as a timeout in wrestling.
A little massage here.
Is he a licensed masseuse?
Well, no, I think after that body slam, those back muscles will tense up there. If they spasm on you and cramp there, that'll cause you some trouble in the match there. So, good job by Vanderford there to try to loosen that up.
Big body slam causing back spasms.
Yeah, you've seen football before, right? They go into the medical tent. They put
they
the
kick
tape
the
on
ball
something.
with their foot into the goal, into the net,
and then they come back out. It's the same thing here.
Here we go. Where's the medical tent?
Well, he just did it right there on the floor.
Collar and elbow tie up. Come on, man. You in these timeouts. I'm gonna start calling you Curtis Timeout Robertson. You're not the throwback anymore. You're the timeout.
It looks like George is trying to put Chase Emery in timeout here. He's got his nose in the corner. This is another headlock.
Well, South going back to what works. You know, you may not agree with his style, you may not like his style, but what South does inside the squared circle is effective, and it's got a proven track record. He's been the Carolinas champion going on for close to a year now. Boots him in, takes him back down with that shoulder tackle.
South takes off running. Big leapfrog by the athletic Emery. Goes for another hip toss, foiled again.
Look at that, going right into a black backslide. Can he get him over? He does. Down the back he goes. Only a 2 count there.
And if you notice, George is upset about that. If you notice, he wasn't able to get his hands down to Emery's wrist to secure that pin. That's how Emery was able to wiggle out.
Thank you for the analysis there, Curtis.
Well, you're welcome. That's what I'm here for.
Are you?
Yeah.
I just thought it was called JPS quit.
Well, that too.
And Redbeard disappeared. Redbeard, where the hell are you? Golden Gladiator 2.
Anybody.
You get that did you get that NASCAR thing running yet or what?
So back to your point earlier, he's back to this headlock. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. He's winning matches this way. And here we go again. Another tackle. George takes off.
Oh, look, I told you. It was just a matter of time before Vanderford got involved. He grabbed the foot of South, giving Emery the opportunity to hit that swinging neck breaker.
Big kick out by there. So Vanderford, he's looking out for George. I think his shoelaces were untied. He was trying
He don't even have shoelaces, you moron. Look at his boots.
Oh, I thought he had a lace there. Oh, he's got something in his eye.
He's got a sole of the boot across the face. Maybe right into the eyes, you said. A big right hand from Emery now. Down goes the champion. Curtis, if there's anybody that can beat George South, it's going to be Chase Emery, and it's going to be with the help of Derik. He just took his belt off, and now he's choking him. There's no way you can defend that, Curtis. There's no way.
Well,
and that's why you're quiet right now.
Well, here's a pit predicament.
Derik Vanderford inserting himself into this matchup with his belt, taking his belt right off his waist to choke the champion, tripped him up. What else is he going to do? He going to pin the guy for Chase Emery too?
Well, you know, in all seriousness, I joke around a little bit sometimes, but George said it earlier before the match. He said it's the most, but it's definitely one of the most prestigious titles in all the wrestling here. So you should be trying to pull his boot or choke him a little bit. If you're not trying to win this, what are you even doing out there?
I think this is a first time ever matchup, so as much experience as George South has against random wrestlers, he doesn't really know what to expect from Chase Emery, and then you have that extra factor out on the floor with Derik Vanderford. It's definitely going to cause issues for the champion, which it has, but he's back up to a vertical base. Arm drags him right over. Emery feeling that. Off the ropes into an abdominal stretch. Emery caught him.
He's got him right in the middle of the ring, too. Nowhere for George to go at all.
He's got it cinched in, as you said, and he's got him right where he wants him. I don't know how South's going to have to take that left leg like that right there to break free. He does, and hits him with a hip toss.
A little bit of
claw.
Misses. And a big right hand. A little bit of gamesmanship from there from George that you're not calling out. Here's a cover. George able to escape. The way he got out of that abdominal stretch is he grabbed the knee pad to get the leg off there. That's like putting your hand inside the gloves of the MMA. You're not allowed to do that, but nobody's complaining about that because it's George, and you all love George.
So now when someone else does it, you don't want to glorify it. You want to call it out.
I call him like I see him, right down the middle. Chase
I'm not even going to acknowledge that.
Chase does something underhanded. We got to hear all about it. George does it. He's a hero. Let's all carry him on our shoulders.
Well, Chase has yet to do anything underhanded. It's been his manager on the floor trading boots there. That one took it right out of South. Down he goes. Folded over. Down onto the mat he is. A little bit close to those ropes.
Surprised by that there. Chase collected the leg, but he didn't collect the arm. George used a lot of effort to get out of that pin instead of just reaching his hand up, grabbing the ropes there.
Now Chase Emery trying to wear down the champion. He's doing a pretty good job at it here. The people here clearly behind George South. They want to see him get up.
I hate this. These people look at him. He's starting to shake in trouble. Their cheers give him energy.
Couple of shots there. Another arm drag. Over goes Emery. Oh, drop kick. Takes the champion down. You're right, a very beautiful drop kick. Right into the mush of George South. Hit him right in the kisser. And look here again. Call it out, Curtis. You call it like you see it.
He's trying to call it. He's trying to tell him something.
Call it like you see it.
He was just talking to him.
Come on, call a timeout.
There's another cover. 1.5.
This has become a handicap match here.
You shouldn't talk about George like that.
I'm talking about the fact that it's 2-on-1, Curtis.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I thought you were smarter than everybody.
I misunderstood what you meant.
Now you see our official. He's right in there making sure that South doesn't want to quit. And I think that's the last thing on George South's mind right now, especially with that championship. Look here, using his foot for extra leverage and his manager just pulling on it. Call it like you see it, Curtis. Did you even see it, or are you checking your phone? That's your excuse, right?
Well, look.
They are doing everything they can to rip this championship from the grasp of George South, but he's still got a lot of fight left in him. The people want to see him get back up.
Yeah, the people want to see it, but the people aren't going to see it. What we're going to see here very shortly is a new champion in the end of this this reign of tyranny from George South.
Reign of tyranny.
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 Yeah.
Tyranny.
Yes, that's what I said.
Tyranny.
Oh boy, George is getting fired up here.
Oh, ducks the elbow.
Big boot.
Oh, here he goes. He's firing it up. Wahoo.
Oh.
Dance. Big chop.
Shades of Tatanka.
He would slap you if he heard you say that. I'm going to send him this clip. That's Wahoo. Steamboat chop. And now the champion. He's on fire here. Oh, got him in a sleeper. Oh, and there's that idiot. He's on the apron. Derik Vanderford. What you think's under that do-rag?
Nothing.
The manager of the year, Derik Vanderford, is on the apron, and South is going to give him some of his own medicine. Oh, Emery hits his own manager, rolls him up. 2, 3, and we got a winner, and still
unbelievable.
Champion Curtis.
Did George have some tights there?
Yes, he's wearing tights right there, but
no, it was some Emery's.
He rolled him up, and he didn't grab the tights because he didn't cheat.
I can't. I don't know. We need to look booth review maybe. Do we have booth review?
Sure.
Instant replay. We need to start the match back.
Talk to management about that, but right now,
unbelievable.
There's no booth review here as Chase Emery goes down at the hands of the NAWA Carolinas champion, Mr. Number 1, George South, with another victory in his reign of tyranny, as you would say.
That's what I said.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's all the time we have this week. We'll see you right here next week on NAWA Championship Wrestling. Until then, so long for now.